Howdy everybody, my name is Agent Spectre and welcome back to Hystate. Today we're going to be going over the town controls. As of right now there are no nations, but I'm pretty certain because it's basically the same plugin. There are some differences, but I'm pretty sure if you go watch my Shadow Kingdom videos on towns and nations, that will work as well. So what you're going to do, as we covered in the getting started video for Hystate, TM, or you can do what I was doing was town menu. I didn't know you could type /TM. So this is my town. We decided to call it whatever. We only have 2 people here. We've only claimed 20 of our 48. According to the server owner, let me double check that real quick. Let's just change a little thing about it. Each resident adds 16 claims to a town, and so every time you join a town, you add to that town the ability to claim 16 more chunks. So we'll start with the beginning. We'll just go through the various settings. Fire spread is off right now. It says, hey, you want to turn it on. Mob spawning, we've got that off. We've got explosions off. We're going to turn PvP off just in case. We are currently public. I talked to the other guy in the town. He's like, yeah, we can stay public. And we are not open for people to just randomly up and join. We are not turning on taxes. I did that in like County 4 or something, and it was so stupid because it taxed me as well. I was the mayor of one town back then. So we'll go back. Residence is just me and my buddy Raren for now. Permissions, so who has permission to build, who can break, who can use items, who can switch like a lever or a door. So residents can build, residents can break, residents can use items, residents can use switches. We don't have any nations. We are not a part of a nation. We've not instituted any allies. And outsiders, most of us are going to keep that on just for safety purpose. Not that we're going to grief, but just like an oopsie poopsie. We're going to keep these off. You can reset all fields. You can turn everything on. You can reset who owns what plots. I can tell you now, I've talked to a lot of people. We're just not going to do plots. I have set the home block, which you need in order to set the town spawn, as you can see here. I've set the town name. That is free to change. And you can set the message in the town. So ours is town whatever, and the message when you join is like whatever. But I kid you not, that's what it is. You can invite. I don't remember these people being here. These people want to join. Oh, they might not have a town. That's why you can like invite them. This would be another. Yeah, that's the same thing. That's the same thing. Alright, evict plot owner. We're not doing plots. Set the plot type. Plot not for sale. Plot for sale. Back. Whatever. Friend. Who we want to make friends? Anyways. We'll finish off the team menu with extra tiny info. So to claim a chunk, you're going to use /tclaim. You just wander off into a random chunk, and you claim it for your own. You can outlaw people. You can see who's outlawed. You can buy a plot. If you put a plot up for sale, you can see who's online with /t online. You can broadcast a town message. My Shadow Kingdom players, this is the same thing as switching your channel to /tc, the town chat. You can townie prices. I don't know if that's like what it costs or what you can set it to cost. Townie. I'm curious. Hang on. I don't have enough permissions. Okay. I turned off the chat real quick. Oh, by the way, I now have a fancy tag that I bought for $5,001 in the auction house. Yeah, this is the auction house right now. Oh, 200. Say no more. I can resell that for a pretty penny. What's this worth? Like, how much should I get a good deal? $96. I got cheated. Didn't get a deal. Whatever. Okay. So the last thing is T-set map color. So let's take a look. Do I not have... Okay. T-set map color. I think I'm currently dark magenta. We'll confirm. Hey, I never knew that was a thing. Look what we learned together. Yay! So that looks to be everything for using the town menu itself. I'll give you a quick tour of my town. If you want to have your town shown off by me specifically, please DM me on Discord, ping me, whatever, message down below in the comment section. You know, take your pick. And I'll take you a quick tour of the town, and I'll show you what it's actually like. So when you create a town and you join a town, Daft, this is what we do on the server. As if you don't already know. Okay. Alright. Alright, we'll switch that off for now. I wish you could just hide the chat, not the, not my hotbar as well, because I can't see, like, anything. And that irks me. Well, of course I can see my inventory. So here's our little farm. A little animal farm. I gotta work on this. This is going to be our villager trading hall. There are currently, to our knowledge, no limits with villagers. Unlike with Shadow Kingdom Townie. We'll see what the limit becomes, because, you know, I've got a bunch in here. They chillin'. But I'm gonna get them up and get them out. I wish we had multi-use safari nets. Over here is going to be our market, just for me and Rarin to sell our stuff. So there, like I said in the first video, there is no marketplace, so you have to go to individual towns or sell it on the auction house. Here is our nether portal. There is no warp nether. See? Ain't doing nothing. Warp does not exist. But the warp end exists, which is how we got to the end. For us currently, that's really annoying. Okay, I need to turn chat back on. Okay. So we're here. I'm gonna go. Yeah. So it will tell you. When you join a town, flight will always be activated. Sorry, I keep getting sidetracked. Sometimes you might have to re-engage it if you went to crates and then immediately came back, but yeah. I am really proud of how this one looks. Oh, it's lagging. Why is that lagging? Is it because of this? I bet you it's because of our bone meal machine. So we take our wheat seeds and our beet seeds and chuck them here, and they turn into bone meal. Yay! This is the first time I've ever had it lag on me like that. So over here's my house. Here's our enchanting station. We're gonna make it a proper building at some point, and then over here is Oh, that's a pretty doggy. Hello, doggy. Over here is Ryan's house. We'll see where he moves eventually. That's it for towns. This is a really short video because there's not a whole lot. Nations is probably going to run the exact same way, but nobody's made a nation yet, and I don't honestly know if I'll join a nation. Thank y'all so much for watching. This was more of a refresher course than anything. Next video will either be pyro mining, pyro fishing, pets, or pyro farming. Really excited to look into the pyro stuff because that's I don't know, it's just really fun to see it. Like, it's just a neat little feature. Again, thank y'all so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Goodbye.